dance till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here on Monday night. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. Here's Tua to open with a throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
First and 10. It's a first carry for the veteran, Raheem Mostert. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's to the right side and incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time, let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll start this on the ground with Cora. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run straight ahead with Cora. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. And out of the gun is Milton. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
The motion man is Nakua. Try and throw with Milton. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Milton. That's into the hands of Cora. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Ready, set,
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man downfield, OBJ. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
From the gun, here's Tua. Will find Mostert out of the backfield. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 7-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. We'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Mostert. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Milton. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On second down, here's Milton. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
They run with Corum. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. The motion man is Nakua. Milton to the air on 2nd down. And that one incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
18 Cardinal. To the air on 3rd down is Milton. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Zach Sealer getting in there to bring him down.
Joshua Cardi on for the field goal.
Cardi's kick is good. And his guys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
The Dolphins ball carrier.
Second down and 3. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll have the Dolphins first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
They'll run the toss to Mostert. Again, he finds an opening. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Look how everybody moves in sync on this play, Mike. You have the linemen hitting their pull blocks, the guys on the outside working one-on-one. They clear just enough room to let him hit it, and next thing you know, picks up the first down.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll motion over Metcalf. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. Here's Mostert. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I continue in just a moment. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. They'll motion the tight end Smith. One more time with Mostert. He slams it in there, and he is in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a run with Cora. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Cora. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Cora. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
On 3rd down, they go with Cora.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. How aggressive do you want to be? You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
They'll try it now with Cora.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Milton. He'll check this down to the running back.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys are back within a point. It's 14-13. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's 2. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Tua gives it to Mostert. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. That stop made by Byron Young. They face 2nd down and 7. Tua. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will score. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Dolphins. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
He is good. Makes the score Dolphins 21, Tigers 13. Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Milton. Checking it down, this one is caught. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Here comes Cora. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milk under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and We're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Now a first down throw for Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. A shotgun snap for Tua. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Tua. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, Viking, 18. Cowboy 80.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Blake Coro out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down. Throwing, Milton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Now give to Corum running right. And a short pickup there to about the 36. Second down and 8.
At the 36-yard line.
From the gun, here's Milton. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Milton from the gun here on third down. This one caught by Parkinson.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up fourth down.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10. Here's a handoff to Mostert. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Miami. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Ready, ready.
On first down, here's Milton. A hit, and he has lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Milton. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Off he goes. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
They'll run out of the gun. This is Mostert. He's to the 10. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal? From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts.
Everybody on that sideline, when you find yourself in a goal-to-go situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks on the previous 3 plays, and I think here on fourth down, I've lost all confidence in my protection, and I think you got to settle for the 3.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Ready, set. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll start this on the ground with Coro. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Rig alert.
To throw, it's Milton. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on fourth down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead, and they for sure are not letting their foot off the gas. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
2nd and a yard. A quick throw here, taken by Odell. Now a 3rd and 2. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dolphins will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll run straight ahead with Quorum. And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Once again, it's Quorum. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They run with Quorum. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front. We can see the results. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to be taken down. They'll try to run with Lloyd. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Now Milton. That'll be caught. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. Past midfield. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They give it to Mostert. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. They'll try to run it here with Mostert. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get 24 on that one. First down, Miami. Once again, it's Mostert. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. A run here with Mostert. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. That's such an...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Second and goal. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And now it's fourth and goal. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dolphins will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. On second down, here's Milton. Going for it all. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And this is going to That'll be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point from Carty is good. And his guys are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw is Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Tua. A ball deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them and will bring up 3rd down. Tua. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be caught. It's a touchdown for the moment, but there are flags on the field, and not sure this one's going to stand. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.
To win, back ends, moved up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say?